Hello. Some people may have heard my recordings before about 4 dentist practice that I and my family attended and had major problems with. Pretty sure that there's third party involvement. There can be no other reason for such behaviour. Uh, Dentist practice number 5. The dentist practice Northfleet, Quigley. Um, I went there to register my daughter only because of the 4 previous dentist problems. We decided that we'd register our daughter at one practice and register ourselves at another. Plus the fact that this practice is also very close to the school. The situation was that the reception staff there were very nice at first. There was no problems there at all. Everything was fine. And as a precaution, I recorded all visits to the dental practice during the registration process. A case of having to take these precautions because of the troubles with previous dental practices and other issues, very important issues in the past. So anyway, everything was fine the first meeting. Then I popped back in on the way back from Morrison's to let the lady in reception know that I'd be dropping in the phone number. The look on her face at that time, there was somebody standing there in reception. She was extremely worried. Later on she tried to blame that on the new computer system they've got. Then the next visit, she was completely the other way. It definitely did not look good, but we were actually going to get our daughter registered there. You can take a listen at these recordings that I made and judge for yourself. All I can do is use logical deduction that there is a third party involved, because what other explanation is there for such behaviour from 5 dental practices, the common denominators there being the NHS. We have to say to ourselves, well, what other problems have we had in our life? Well, the other problems we've had in our life is social services, severely trying to damage our lives in the past on 2 different occasions. One being so severe that my wife and child, after the child was born, did not come home, and yet nobody did anything at all wrong. There was no problems, and there's a lot of other victims that have had to put up with victimisation from social services. That's it really, that's all we've got to go on. Listen to this, it's 10 minutes long. Morning. I've got 7-year-old daughter. I'd like to register here.
Okay, what I will have to do is put on the waiting list because our list is open at the moment, but I'm working my way through people who have been on the list for a while.
Okay, it's not for me. We've got other arrangements pending, myself and my wife.
That's okay, that's okay. I can't
It's
promise
just
when
a
it will
daughter.
be though.
Okay.
What's her name?
Priscilla Flowers. P-E-R-C-Y-L-A.
P-E-R.
C-Y-L-A.
And contact telephone number? Just put this on hold. Good morning, dental surgery. Can you hold for a moment, please? Okay, when I get you on the list, I shall give you a call back.
That's fantastic, because it's close to the school, you see. It doesn't matter about that.
Okay,
Like,
and when I get to you, obviously I've got a few to go through, I'll give you a
sure.
call.
Brilliant.
All right,
Okay.
thanks.
No, thank you. I just thought I'd bring you all the information, including the contact number now. I've got that on this mobile phone, so you can call any time. I try and keep this with me at all times.
It is not going to be a quick thing. I've got a very, very long waiting list.
Well, she is a child, isn't she? Like, you know.
I've got lots of children on my waiting list.
Yeah.
So I will be in touch when I get to you. I've got a whole book through, and our list is only open until we're at capacity. So
Yeah.
I will do my best.
Okay, do appreciate it, because we're going to stay with this no matter what. We need this dentist. And also, as I said before, I will not be turning up here in a couple of months time to register myself. We're going to keep separate from our daughter's dentist because there's been problems with the previous dentist. So if I have any problems in the future with somebody, like someone does something malicious, then then it's separate from here and she's safe. And that's the position.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
You're on the list. I mean, I don't know how long our list will be open, but when I get to you, I will call you.
Sure.
Hello, how can I help?
Morning. I just popped in to see how you're doing with the list.
Not very well. I'm not booking anybody now until the middle to end of June, any of the new patients.
Middle to the end of June.
And if she's a little one...
I mean, she's 7 years old and she's a child,
I
right?
know, I've got a lot of 7-year-olds.
Yeah, but they're with parents, aren't they? This is just a child on her own.
Still, it's a waiting list. It's an orderly queue. So, I mean, I would actually suggest trying to find someone else.
We'll wait for you.
Don't know when that's going to be.
Yeah, I mean you're local. We've kept you out of things until now. Like, we've had problems with other dentists. Too many of them for it not to be suspicious. Like, you know, and I recorded all of them. There's 4 of them. Right, I got the evidence and all the rest of it. I'm not ready to go with that yet. Like, you know, I wanted to keep...
To be honest, our list was open for 4 weeks last.
Dentist number 1, right, which was my old dentist. They turned around and said, well, you haven't been here for 6 months, you have to sign paperwork again. I'm in agony. They made me wait 2 weeks. Right, when I get there and see the dentist, she says, I'll have to refer you. She's a Spanish woman. And I said, okay, like, I'm taking Clovor to keep the pain off. She turns around and says, you're just using Clovor to annoy me. I turned around and said, look, like, you know, I said, only time I use Clovor to stop the pain, it's obviously going to be a wait. And you shouldn't talk to me like that. I go downstairs, next thing I know, I've got an accusation that I've been threatening. So I go to the next dentist, right, and he seems a nice enough chap. And he said he didn't want to take no action. One of the teeth had broken off. I've got a photograph of it on my mobile phone right now. Broken off, and as well. And he made me wait a month till we got the X-rays. I've got a copy of the X-ray on this, and then I had to go to do a referral from him, Riverview. I went up there, and the guy, when he numbed his 3 teeth to be come out, he done the numbing, only he didn't numb the back one. Right, I was going back in to have them removed, and he hadn't numbed the back one. So I had to get him to inject me several times to numb that one. Right, he hurt me with a needle because he's pressing into the bone or whatever here. Right, surely he knows that, right, because he was very professional at taking them out. So that happened, and then I had to leave this other practice because I thought it was the best because of his behaviour. So then I ended up at the dental practice East Road, is it?
I don't know.
Anyway,
We're not affiliated.
I went to this other one, and everything was good. Recorded everything, right? I had no choice anymore. But after what me and my wife have been through, like, you know, I mean, don't want to give you the emotional content, like, but I never put my baby to bed for 11 months, right? So the thing was, I go see this woman. I'll say, like, can you not ask my daughter too many personal questions, like, you know, because if she says how many chocolates to eat a week or whatever, she's not going to get the correct answer anyway. It's only 7.
You know, it's a question that all dentists will
Yeah,
ask.
sure. So that's all I said, nothing more than that, right? And so anyway, everything seemed fine there. Then she did me, because I was registered there too. My wife was there as well. Like, you know, no problems whatsoever. Next day, a letter come through saying, you know, it's threatening, bad behaviour and threatening towards the practice when I wasn't. Then the next one, Riverview, right, I go there. They take a month to give me my first appointment. I've been informed, I got it recorded, saying that the dental practices supposedly, this one anyway, it didn't say all dental practices, it's supposed to take up to 2 months to get the work completed. 4.5 months I've been going there from here to get this work done.
Like,
I appreciate all that, and I understand you've had a tough time. I've got your daughter on the waiting list. I have many children on the waiting list. As I explained, last year our list was only open for 4 weeks.
sure, I hear you on that completely.
And I'm sorry, everybody has stories but it's not going to make a difference to the order in which I
Sure.
go through.
Okay. Well, let me just get to the nitty gritty. Fair enough on that. I understand. The thing was this is I have to read things as I see them. I have had some training in the area, but nobody's perfect. When I first came to this practice and saw you, you was great, right? You said, yeah, like, well, we have got a waiting list.
Yeah.
Right, and you gave a slight demonstration with a pad of what you had.
And it's in there, and your name
right,
is still on there.
Right, and that we will get to you eventually. You were smiley as hell.
Yeah, I will get to
Then I came back, right, and there was an African woman standing here with an old lady behind her, right. I don't know if there's any significance there, but when I mentioned about the phone number to you, you did look worried. Right, you had a worried look on your face. Why? I do not know.
I have a worried look because we have a brand new computer system that we're trying to work with,
Sure.
which I need to really get on with my work. I've explained
Okay, I'm
to you
going.
every time when you come in every week that you're
No,
on the list, we will get to you. There's nothing you can do that can make it any better.
Well, it's 2 weeks of waiting so far, but I mean,
if
the
your
thing.
daughter's having trouble, you can phone 111 or the dental helpline.
Sure, I hear that. I've been down that road before. It didn't work out. So the last part I wanted to say was that when I came back the next time, no disrespect to you, right, but the way you was talking, as if there was just absolutely no flipping chance, right, of us being lucky with this, like, you know, that's the way you came across, like, you know, which gave me concern. But the thing is, because of the 4 different dentists I've already been to that I've had problems with, you see.
Affiliated to any other dentist in this area.
Sure, fine. I realise all of that. All I'm saying is I'm seeing things from the outside, like, you know. As I say, all I know is you was a happy-go-lucky person when I came here the first time.
Yeah, and we've had a new computer system
right.
since then,
So
none of us are happy-go-lucky.
So the thing is that I've been told by one practice that a child cannot be refused by a practice.
We'll go to that practice then.
Like, you know, yeah, well, that's one of the practices of the bad practice. Like, you know, so that's it. Like, you know, I've been very honest with you, and I hope, right, that the information I provided will give you some insight.
It doesn't matter what insight you have, what information you provide me with. It is a list that I am working through in order, and your daughter's name is on the list. And when I get to you, I will call you. The list is only going to be open a short while. We are given a certain number of
Children take priority though, don't they?
Not my decision, it's the NHS.
You know.
We're given a certain number of patients that we can have by the NHS. That's why we have such a long waiting list. And we work our way through it. There isn't any more I can say to you.
Okay then. Alright. The only thing that we can do then is hang in there and hope with you. What's the vision regarding your closure date on this list?
I don't know, it depends. We check every Monday where we are, whether we're ahead, whether we're behind on the number that we can have, and that dictates us. In all honesty, I think it is unlikely you would get on this year's list. I'm being honest with you.
Our child, not me.
Yeah, your child. Your child will get
Right,
on the
yeah.
list this year.